Think fast, Goku!
Celtic Guardian, attack Ultimate Dragon!
So I just found out probably about an hour or so ago that they actually released some Set 7 stuff. Sorry this wasn't dropped sooner. Wasn't paying attention last night. I literally stayed up all night, so I could have easily have done this, but I apologize. But quick shout out to my boy Malcolm. He's a new member of Team ToooBananas. He actually did the starting intro after the toys fighting and all the intro and shit, the little theme music, whatever. That was all him. Also, a shout out to Nick, being a new member of Team ToooBananas as well. We'll get into this. I haven't looked at any of the cards. I've seen a couple of pictures, heard a little bit about it, so I have no idea what it's going to be about. But the only thing I saw pictures of was the signed cards, I guess. But let's get into it. The first card is Son Gohan. That's awesome. I'm a huge fan of Son Gohan. Yeah, it looks amazing, and it's red, so that's pretty cool. Effect. It's a 10,000 active main. Once per turn, burst 2. You must place the top 2 cards from your deck into your discard. Choose one card in your life, add to your hand. If your opponent has 5 or more life, deal 1 damage to your opponent. That's awesome. Not gonna lie, that's pretty awesome. Makes more sense what Matt was talking about the burn thing. This is really cool. Loving this leader already. When you're at 4 less life, draw 2 cards. So basically, you mill 2, take a life, so self-awaken, and you burn your opponent for 1. That's amazing. Oh, this is what Ezekiel was talking about. Pretty dope. Sparking 5, when this card attacks, draw 1 card. Auto, once per turn. When one of your opponents activates, when one of your battle card activates Lion, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards with 30,000 or less and KO it. That's actually really awesome because it allows you to combo off, burn, kill something, and then swing in. So I'm guessing there's gonna be more Lions cards coming up. Active main, Sparking 5, choose 3 cards in your hand, place them in the drop area. Choose all of your red and green battle cards, then both the chosen cards and this card get 10,000 for the duration of the turn. That's actually crazy strong. Looks really good with Triple Flash, things with 4 less cards like maybe the Vegito. I'm not sure how useful that will be. Burst Attack Gohan, Miraculous Comeback Gohan. Amazing leader. I'd definitely see myself playing this. Pretty pumped about it. There's 2 of them. Oh, that's pre-release. So I guess they've shown all the regular card and pre-release card. That's cool. The next card is Broly, red critical. When this card is placed in your leader area, choose up to 1 dormant legend from your deck and activate it. So it must be like a field card, I'm guessing. When you're 4 less life, you may draw 1 card. You choose one of your energies to active mode. Put this card over. 10,000 critical. That's pretty dope. Broly Recurring Nightmare, 15,000. When this card attacks, draw 1 card, active battle. Once per turn, choose 1 card in your hand and place it in the drop area. Choose one of your opponent's battle cards with 10,000 or less and KO. That's not bad, so you discard 1 to blow up at 10k or less. It's kind of cool. Another pre-release card. Ooh, Raditz, that's awesome. Pretty dope. Raditz the Oppressor. When you play this card, draw 1 card. Auto once per turn. When your opponent switches energy to action mode using an non-awakened skill during their turn, choose one of your opponent's energy placed in. That's actually really good. 2 reasons. 1, finally have 1 drop that allows you to blow up energy. 2, they also have Veku. So if you play both of these, that's pretty good. One has barrier, one does not. So realistically, if you're playing Veku, you just play Veku, I guess. But this is also nice because it allows you to play this without playing Veku. That's really cool. Imagine having 4 and 4. You dupe. Also with the nice artwork. 14,000 Son Goku Heavenly Salvation. So it kind of sucks that this Goku won't be able to be used with Gogeta stuff unless there's a 14k Gogeta. Activate this skill when you play Son Gohan and Son Goten family bonds in your battle area. Isn't that the leader? If Son Goku Heavenly Salvation is in your battle area, you may play this card in your hand. So this is when you awaken. Brotherly bond. I guess it's family bonds, brotherly bonds. Sorry, I'm just double checking. Family bonds. So okay, there must be another card then. Okay, dope. Once per turn, when this card is switched to rest mode by Alliance. Okay, more Alliance stuff. If you have Son Goku, Son Gohan, Adolescence, Son Goku, and or Trunks Youth card in your battle area, choose this card. And up to one of your battle cards switching to active mode. That's hella good. So you cast this motherfucker for free. Swing with Alliance. Tap him down with something else down. Then restand him and the Alliance card. GG. GG. It's another one. Ooh. Moxweed, Kaioken, Son Goku. Counter. Play this card. It's 15,000 3-drop. Wow. If a multicolored card is in your energy, reduce the cost of this card in your hand by 1. Turn 2, turn 1, you charge red green, turn 2, you play this. When you play this card, choose one of your opponent's battle cards. It gets minus 10,000 for the duration of the turn. Then, if it's your opponent's turn, choose to one of your opponent's battle cards and it gets 15,000, minus 5,000. So basically, on your playing your opponent's turn, opponent plays a creature, minus 15,000. That's not bad, I guess, but a lot of things your opponent plays is barrier, so it just kind of depends. It would be really good against things that you don't want to die, so it's pretty cool. Ooh, another Gohan. Dependable brother son Gohan. 20k double strike, or evolve for 2 with an adolescence with energy cost of 3. So any adolescence of 3 cost. When a card evolves into this card, draw 2 cards. And if there are no other battle cards in your battle area, choose up to 1 green Son Goten card and 1 green Trunks Youth with energy cost of 4 from Drebber and play them. That's actually really good. It's really good. Play this like, I don't know, turn 3 or whatever, turn 4, depending on if there's a way to cheat out Gohan. Ooh, another Gohan. Helping Hand Son Gohan. 3-drop, 15,000. Counterattack negate. So it's a 3-drop. During your turn, if you have Son Goten and Trunks in your battle area, reduce the cost of this by 2. That's good. I guess if there's a way to cheat those guys out, I don't know. But 2 energy, go on top. That's actually pretty dope. So this guy summons stuff. It's kind of weird, honestly. This one evolves, and if you don't have them in your battle area, it summons them both. Draw 2, but this card reduces by, I don't know, it's kind of weird. Kind of a weird combination. Oh, that's still pretty dope, Pretty deep. Wilderness Training Son Gohan. I actually like this Son Gohan a lot, because he met that robot thing that saved his life. 1-drop, 5k, draw the card. It's not bad, I guess. Probably not super playable. Because you just play the Raditz. You know what I mean? But I guess if you're trying to keep up the theme, play the Goten. Exalted Trio Son Goten. Permanent. Only 1 Exalted Goten can be played in your battle area, and if you have a Del card in your battle area, reduce the energy cost of the card in your hand by 1. This card attacks if there is a Trunks Youth card in your battle area. This gains 5,000 and double strike for the duration of the turn. That's actually pretty dope. You can play Videl for free with the 2-drop 1 on your leader. Plan for 1 energy. And then I guess you play another one. You know what I mean? Turn 2. Just turn 2, that's pretty good. Turn 2 play. I bet there's a Trunks that reduces that 1 cost as well. Last Resort Vegeta. Probably not, I guess. Deflect. Auto. When you play this card from your hand and your leader is Raditz, you may choose 1 card in your hand and place it in your drop area. If you do, choose 1 Powerball from your deck and activate it in shuffle deck. It's probably like a way to go into apes for red-yellow, I'm guessing. Exalted Trio Trunks. Only 1 Exalted Trio Trunks can be played in your battle area. If you have a Dale card in your battle area, reduce the energy cost of this card in your hand alone. This card attacks if there is a Son Goten card in your battle area. This card gains 5,000 critical for the turn. That's actually pretty good. Turn 1, you just defend yourself, whatever. And you're also burning your opponent in as well. So it's actually really nice because it allows you to turn 1, kind of defend yourself a little bit, or even just play something. If you have a Videl out. Turn 2, play Trunks, play Goten, and just swing with both. That's dope. I like that a lot. That's a really cool combo. Let's go to the next page. Father figure Piccolo. Aw, finally recognized. When you play this card, look at the top 7 cards of your deck. Choose 1 Son Gohan Youth card with an energy cost of 2 or less among them and add to your hand and shuffle your deck. That's kind of cool, I guess. Not a huge fan that only it's Son Gohan Youth, mainly because Piccolo was always a father to Gohan. So, but it's kind of cool. It will allow you to get first time red green, like you see in my red green deck. Play this guy. Grab the 2-drop, the something duo Gohan, the one that reduces the Krillin cost, and just bam. Because it requires a green and colorless, so play it in red turn 1, and that's pretty good. Allows you to search things out if you need them. Ooh, that looks kind of cool. Krillin, Unforeseen Savior. I like this card already. Super combo. And the combo of this card with 50 leaders red. For this life, draw 1 card. I can see myself using these just because I'm not a huge fan of Krillin, but he's wearing the Piccolo clothing and he does look pretty dope. Ooh, Exalted Trio Videl. I like this card already. Looks hella dope. That artwork on there. I want this card foil already. When you play this card, look at the 3 cards at the top of your deck. Choose up to 1 red or green Son Gohan, Adolescence, Goten, or Trunks card. Among them, add to your hand and place the remaining cards at the bottom of your deck in any order. It's kind of cool. Cocoa Village Princess. Activate, choose 1 card in your hand. Placing the drop red, draw 1 card. So it's basically like the 1-drop pan that yellow had, but now we have 1 for red. Coco's Grandpa Village. Oldster. 2-drop. When you play this card, choose 1 Cocoa Village from your deck, add to your hand and shuffle. That's not that amazing. And this is a combo that goes with her. The 2-drop that searches out a 1-drop. It's kind of weak to me. Well, it's not even that amazing. Elder Village Guardian, 3-drop, 10,000. When you combo this card and your leader is red, you may choose 1 card from your hand and place it in your draft area. If you do, choose 1. Choose up to 3 battle cards with energy of 3 or more and a power of 35,000 or less in your draft area and place them at the bottom of your deck in the order. Choose 1 battle card in your opponent's draft area, return it to the opponent's deck. Then your opponent shuffles their deck. I guess that's good to remove stuff from the discard if you don't want them to have it, but as a 2-drop, you might just combo with it, I guess. Not bad. You are negging 1, so you might negging 2. Not a huge fan of this card, but it's probably going to be really good to get stuff out of the discard, so against Shenron and stuff like that. I can see the card being pretty valuable, useful, like a sideboard card, or main board against Shenron. If you steal that Shenron. Ooh, that's really cool. That dragon, 20,000. Village monster. They have a lot of monsters, but it's actually kind of cool to see a non-hero card. A creature that you don't often see. That's why I like this game a lot. Because you get to see a lot of characters you may not normally see. So I do think Bandai for that. Dope card. Shaman Ritual Master. Plus you can have like a different variety of your 20Ks as long as you don't need specific types. Choose up when you play this card, draw 1 card. When a card in your opponent's life is placed in the drop area, you may place this card in the opponent's drop area. If you do, choose 1 village monster with an energy cost of 2 from your deck and play it. That's actually kind of cute. So your player replaces itself and turns into a 20K. It's not bad. Hopefully the monster needs something. Like, oh shit, you have a monster on the board, do this. Ooh, is that red-green? That's red, sorry, I just assumed it would be green. 4-drop, 20,000. During your turn, this card gains 5,000 power and can attack at card in active battle mode. When your opponent activates a counter skill, deal 1 damage to them. Oh my god, finally! Yes, this is a 20K. Yes, this is a 4-drop. Is Red going to be able to get there? Maybe, maybe not. All I know is this is cool because it finally punishes your opponent for just countering everything you do. It's like swing, Nimbus, battering them, battering that. They just took 2 damage. That's actually cool. They basically get burned for negating. That's actually awesome. There's only once per turn, but if you have 2 of these bad boys out, pretty dope. Not a Broly BR, but there's probably a way to cheat this guy out. I don't know, we'll see. Family Bonds. So I'm guessing that card might be an SCR or a super rare. You know what I mean? Maybe it's not, I don't know. They already released 1 super rare, but I'm assuming there will be more super rares. So I'm going to guess that Family Bonds thing for the Goten and stuff, whatever, is going to be super rare. This card gains Desire Honor is active main. If your leader is red, choose up to 1 red Saiyan card in your drop area with energy cost of 3 or less and 15,000 or less, and play it. If you play a card, choose up to 2 Dragon Balls from your deck and add them to your hand and shuffle your deck. Red definitely needed this card. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm actually really glad that Red finally got some good shit. I'm actually proud. But you know what? What happens when Red gets good stuff? Every other color gets way better stuff. So hopefully that's not the case. I'm being hopeful right now. Dormant Legend. So this is the card that Broly Leader plays. Field Spell. Permanent. You can't place cards under this card except with this skill. When a card in your life is added to your hand or placed in your drop area during your opponent's turn, place the top card of your deck under this card. So when a card in your life is added to your hand or placed in the drop area during your opponent's turn. So anytime. So they take damage, place a card underneath this card. Active main. If there are 3 or more cards under this card, place this card in your drop area, choose 1 red Broly with any cost of 4 from your deck. Oh dude, that's amazing! That's amazing! So basically you take 3 damage, play that Broly. Oh my god, yes. Oh my god, yes. And what's amazing is that you can play this in any deck. Because it doesn't restrict you at all so far. No, it doesn't restrict you. It says active main if there are 3 or more this card. Yeah. So yes, Broly gets a turn 1, but every other deck can still play this too, so we can cheat that Broly out. Oh, amazing. I guessed it. That's all guess, bro. Denial of Hope. Counterplay, 2 red. Ooh, gross. If your leader is red, if the battle card your opponent plays is 20,000 or less, it is placed in its owner's drop area instead of being played. I like and dislike that. I like it because Preemptive Strike is only 4 or less. But some creatures your opponent plays are higher rating in 20,000. Not bad. Not entirely bad. I would like it a lot more if it was a red colorless. But hey, that's just me. Still a dope card. Ooh, beautiful. I already love this card already. I want it foil. Love like the artwork on it. 1 drop, Final Guardian. If your leader is red and you get the attack, then choose 1 of your battle cards and it gains 5,000 for the rest of your turn. If this card is in your drop area, you can activate it by paying its cost and removing 1 red card in your hand from the game. When you activate this card, you can activate Final Guardian. Oh my god, that's amazing! Oh my god! I'm sorry, but that's amazing right there. That's super good. Because you can basically have a free negate once per... Not really a free negate once per turn, but like 1 card in your hand turns into a negate once per turn. That's amazing. That's super dope, dude. Your opponent be like, oh, let me blow up all the negates out of your hand. Wait a minute. It's time for my Final Guardian. You've activated my trap card, Yugi. That's pretty dope. Let's keep going. Ooh, green. It's like red-green. I can see it now. I'm just kidding. It's already been a thing. Right, it's 10,000. Well, when this card attacks a leader card, your opponent chooses 1 card from their hand and sends it to their warp. They literally took Broly and been like, this is better, bro. Like, you like Broly? I got you Raditz, dog. Active main, once per turn, look at the top 5 cards of your deck, then choose 1 red or green Raditz, Vegeta, or Nappa card among them, add to your hand, shuffle your deck. And if you add a card to your hand, choose 1 card in your hand, add to your drop area. Awaken, when you have 4 less life, choose up to 1 of your energy switch active and put this card over. Ooh, not a huge fan of that. Not a huge fan of that. Here's why. I like the fact that you neg your opponent 1 card. I like it because things like the general dude won't stop it. So you neg your opponent 1 right there. Instead of +1, your opponent negs 1. And they really can't get it back. The active main balances itself out. But the fact that you only get 1 energy when you awaken, we'll see what the other side does. When this card attacks a leader card, your opponent chooses 1 card from their hands into the warp. Same thing. Choose up to 1 red or green Saiyan card in your battle area, gains 5 for the rest of the turn. I like the leader a lot. I just hate the fact that you only get 1 energy when you awaken. Like, it's 1 energy, just double check that. No draw. Yeah, there's no draw card or anything. Let's even check the bottom one. No draw. So it's pretty solid leader. Just dislike the awakening because it's kind of lesser, and we haven't seen leaders with lesser awakenings usually don't get played as much. Who knows? This leader could be still really good and still could be valuable for the meta. I just noticed that when Bandai tries to make a good leader, like green, anything like that, it's not basically any leader that's not blue or yellow that tries to be somewhat good. They always neg the awaken part, and that usually hurts the leader a lot. Maybe it won't. I don't know. I like this leader though. Definitely playable. Just I hope it's not the case. Ooh, another Son Goku. Super surprised. When this card attacks a leader card, draw 1 card. That's actually crazy original. Awaken. When you're at 4 or less life, you may draw 1 card and choose 1 of your energies to activate and flip this card over. Kaioken training complete. That's dope. This card has hella things going on. You can't send cards from your drop area to your warp. Okay, so you can only overwhelm on the front side. When this card attacks, draw 1 card. Okay, pretty standard. Burst 7. When your opponent attacks with a card, negate the attack, then negate the skill for the rest of the turn. Holy crap. Active main. When you're at 1 life, choose all of your opponent's battle cards with blocker and KO them. That's really cool. Though it does suck because it doesn't get around cards with barrier. But it just blows up all the blockers. There's not a lot of blockers going on right now, but it's kind of nice. This leader's terrible against the middle because you can't use your overwhelm. You can't use your discard to warp something into play, so you can't get extra summons off of them, and you're not going to burst 7. So yeah, still cool leader though. But I just think it's cute, niche. Ooh, Raditz. Sam, did they already release all the super rares? I don't think they did. That'd be crazy if they did. They might have, but I don't think they did. Maybe. We'll see. 1 drop. Green, 4K. When you play this card, draw 1 card. Okay? Active main. Red, green. Play this card in the owner's drop area. Play this card in the owner's drop area. If the leader is a green Saiyan, choose up to 1 Vegeta card and 1 Nappa card with energy 2 or less and 10,000 from your deck and send them to your warp and shuffle your deck. At the start of your next phase, play all cards into the warp by the skill. So that's kind of cool. You pay 2 and get 2 creatures back. That's not bad. So this card replaces itself and you get 2 things, so it's not bad. Oh, bad at all. Saiyan, Raditz Saiyan Assailant. When you play this card, choose 2 of your opponent's battle cards with energy 3 or less, KO them. Then your opponent chooses the cards from their hand, equal to the number of cards you KO'd with this skill, and send them to your warp. Wow. They're like, you know what, hand control, bro? I got you, General. But we're going to give everything the ability to warp everything instead. That's kind of crazy. Unlikely duo Son Goku. So it's probably going to be a Piccolo. When you play this card, look at the top 7 cards of your deck. Choose 1 Earthling and Namekian card among them, add to your hand and shuffle your deck. Yeah, it's not bad. It's a 3-drop 20k that draws 1. Potentially draws 1. Son Gohan, Hope of the People. Permanent. Only 1 Son Gohan, Hope of the People can be played in the battle area, and if there's at least 1 Son Goten, Youth and Videl in your drop area, reduce energy costs by 2. That's actually kind of cool because it's a 1k, it's a 1-drop 15,000. Which means it can be evolved on top of, because that requires a 3-drop. What? Did we just figure out how to play the 4-drop Gohan? No, I'm just kidding. You all saw that. I'm just saying it's pretty dope. Pretty dope. Son Gohan, Momentary Awakening, 1-drop 5k. You play this card, look at the top 7 cards of your deck, choose one green Son Goku card among them, and add to your hand, shuffle your deck. Kind of cool. So, 1-drop, potentially draw one, but it allows you to just dig through your deck a little bit. That's kind of cool. Son Goten out adventuring. So this is the 4-drop that the Gohan summons. Got it. X evolve. Son Goten with energy cost of 2. So it's a free. So you have a red Son Goten on the board, evolve for free. When a card evolves into this card and your leader is a Son Gohan Adolescent card, draw one card. Switch this card to active mode. Then choose one of your opponent's battle card, energy 4 less, and KO it. Wait a minute, I think the other thing summons a I don't know. But I don't see a point of summoning this thing if you didn't get the effect anyways. Still dope though. Grade 8 Vegeta Energy Manipulation. Active main, if there's a Power Ball in your battle area and Grade 8 Energy is not in your battle area, play this card on top of a Vegeta card in your battle area with energy cost of 3. It's kind of cool. It's a 30k too, that's strong as frick. When you play this card, activate this skill. Until the end of your opponent's Until the end of your opponent's next turn, this card can't be KO'd by skills or battles or be removed from battle area by skills. Right out. When this card is placed in a drop area from a battle area by a skill, you may choose one red card and one green card in your energy, put it under rest mode. If you do, choose to one of your Vegeta's card that is both red and green in your drop area with energy cost of 6 and play it. That's actually awesome. It's probably like a super rare or something crazy we're going to see. Dual red, green. Vegeta the Cruel. Play this card, counterplay. If you have multicolored card, reduce it by 1, so it's a 2-drop. Sorry. When you play this card during your opponent's turn, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards with an energy cost of 4 or less. KO it. Then your opponent chooses one of their cards in their hand and sends it to warp. That's actually cool. They play something, kill it, they warp a card. Bye-bye at all costs. Trunks out adventuring. Blocker. Kind of cool. Revenge. Ooh. Finally making Revenge decent after they nerfed it. Evolve on top of a Trunks with energy cost of 2. When a card evolves into this card, if your leader is Son Gohan Adolescent, card, draw one card, and switch this card to active mode. That's kind of cool. So you attack with 2 red ones, and then you evolve, and bam. Kind of cool. Ooh, Piccolo Special Beam Cannon Unleashed. Hope this card's good. I know that you hate it. I know you hate the Namekians. They're Bandai, but please be good. 4-drop, 20k. Permanent. If you have a green Son Goku with 20,000 power in play in your battle area and Special Cannon is not in your battle area, you can play this card from your hand without paying its energy cost. That's cool. Play a 3-drop, draw one, play this dude. Choose one Son Goku card with 20,000 or more power in the battle area and place it in your owner's drop area. Choose one. Choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards with energy cost of 2 or less. You're going to bear and KO it. If you KO a card, your opponent chooses cards from their hand and places them in the drop area. Choose one of your opponent's battle cards and KO it. So you play. So basically, swing with your Goku, blow it up. All right. Kill a 2-drop barrier. Your opponent loses 2 cards from their hand, or you blow up any card you want to. It's not losing your barrier, but it's still pretty solid. Krillin, a 1-drop 10k. That's not bad. Yeah, you have those 10k vanillas in. Kamehameha Blast Yamcha. Super combo. Yeah, they had to make him super combo. Or they just make him blow himself up and lose the game. Green leader, 4 less life, draw 1, but you might as well throw in the Paragus. Sorrowful Strike Tien-Shan. 2-drop 10,000. When you combo this card, when you combo this card and your leader is green, you may choose one card in your hand and place it in your drop area, and if you do, choose one. Oh, so it's the same thing as the other guy. Kind of cool. Chaozu, Desperate Measures. Place this card in your drop area. Choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards with energy cost of 2 or less and KO it. It's not bad, I guess. We might as well just play the Goten that says combo. Basically, yeah, I think the Goten would be better. The Family of Justice one because it's 3 or less, and it's a 5k combo power. So, and this is like a trigger effect. Oh, you use this effect and use something cool. The art draw will be lying in wait. When you play this card, choose one Vegeta card with energy cost of 6 or less in the battle area and place it in the trap area. That's funny. So the goal is to trigger your opponent's effect. Got it. Or trigger your own. I just think it's funny though. Either trigger your opponent's, trigger your own, see what happens. Urgent Aid Kami. When you play this card, draw 1 card. When your opponent switches energy. Oh, so it's another Borgos. Cool. So that's good. All the colors now have a Borgos, except for black. Nappa the Cultivator. 2 drop 10k. Choose 1 card in your hand and place in the drop area. Choose 1 7 card from your deck and play it. That's cool. So you discard a card and get a free summon. Cyberman, Endless Explosions. Oh, it's a 4k. A permanent, you can include as many cards as... Oh, that's cool, so you can have infinite copies of this thing. When this card is KO'd, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards with energy cost 1 and KO it. That's kind of cool, I guess. So it's like you discard a card, get a free block, get a blocker. Basically, instead of using energy, you use cards from your hand. You get to blow something up too. That's kind of nifty. And this doesn't require to be any color leader, so that's cool. SS Broly Legend Unleashed. So they're giving a lot of Broly support right now, which I'm actually happy about. Because you've been seeing Broly and it's been kind of crap. So this is actually nice from Broly. 3 drop 19,000. If your opponent has 3 or more energy, choose 1 dormant legend in your battle area, place it in the drop area, then play this card from your hand. When you play this card for the duration of the turn, if your leader card is a red Broly card, you can activate this card Awaken Skill even if you have 5 more life. It's not really amazing. But I just want to say that is because for that ability, for the dormant legend card to summon the 4-drop, you have to have at least 3 cards underneath it, which you only get if you've taken, basically you take life. So you're down to 5 right there anyways. So this card's kind of nifty, I guess. The awaken part just seems kind of pointless because it allows you to awaken a little bit sooner than you normally would. But it could be pretty helpful, honestly. If you want to put you down to 5, or it allows you to awaken, which is kind of cool. So if you're trying to keep you at 5, you can awaken without actually being... Or you can just say, screw it, I don't want to summon a free 4-drop that burns my opponent. But it's all good. Ooh, Double Sunday. So good. The Leader's Ritus card. It gets 15,000 power for the first of the turn. Then choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards with energy cost 2 or less and KO it. So basically, Double Sunday is meant for a 15k boost and a kill aggro. It's kind of nifty. So it's kind of like a death ball, but it can't be like stopped ish. I mean, it's like a weird death ball. Oh, I dig it. Ooh, Powerball. Here's a card we've been looking for, boys. When this card is placed in your battle area, choose 1 green grade egg from your deck. Add it to your hand. Shuffle your deck. Switch this card to rest mode. Choose up to one of your red or green Saiyan cards in the battle area. Gains 5,000 for the duration of the turn. It's kind of cool. So it's a free little mini buff. It's kind of like a reverse Platinum 2. That draws 1. Hidden Power of the Saiyans counterplay to green. If your leader is green, your opponent may place the battle card they're playing under a drop area instead of playing it. If they didn't, your opponent chooses 2 cards from their hand and places them in the drop area. I hope this card is ruled like... This card's solid because it's basically a better print of Strike. I wonder though if your opponent... I'm pretty sure that your opponent has to discard 2 cards from their hand. Because if they have like one card in their hand and they still summon anything, that's kind of useless. Or they have no cards in their hand, you know what I mean? I just hope. I hope it works like the 4-drop Broly card, where if they can't do something, then this happens. So, we'll just see. Kind of better for bigger stuff, so. Counter attack. If your leader is green, negate the attack. Then choose one of your opponent's battle cards with energy cost of 1, KO it. So it's basically like a better full power energy. Discarding your drop area, you can activate it by paying its energy cost and moving it, and one card from your hand. You can activate this mechanic. So that's kind of cool. It's like the red one. It's kind of nifty. But again, it kills. So the other one gives 5k to a creature, while this one kills a 1-drop. So it's not bad. Kind of nifty. So you can play it early game without actually wasting a card. You can just turn a card into something else later. Ooh! Red, green, Kaioken, Sun Goku, Defender of Earth. Super Rare, Deflect. Energy Exhaust, makes sense. 25,000 7-drop. If there are 20 or more red or green cards in your drop area, reduce the energy of the cost by 2. That's going to be, so you basically have to play pure with no spark, with no overwhelm. When your life reaches 1, for the duration of the turn, this card gains triple strike, dual attack, and can't be killed by opponent's skills. I don't like that effect, but it's not a permanent effect that does that. So your life has to be put at 1 for this effect to trigger. So I'm pretty sure this already has to be on the board when your life reaches 1. Active main. Choose one card in your life and add it to your hand. Your opponent reveals their hand, chooses up to 1 card from it and places in the drop area. And this gains plus 25,000 for the duration of the... Oh, that's really good! That's a really cool card. So it's a 5-drop, hits the board, deflects, so they can't even counterplay it. By this time, you should have at least one of the 4-drop Broly's on board, so they'll burn themselves. So you basically take life, you draw 1 to gain a shit ton of power to choose 1 card from their hand and destroy it. So you just rip the negates from their hand. That's actually really cool. I like this card a lot. People may not like it, people may say it's bad. I think the card's really cool. The auto I didn't like at first, but the active main, I think it's super cool. Like, you don't even need Victory Strike at this point. You just got this. You just got this. I think I've seen the artwork for this card. I just never actually read it. Son Goku and Piccolo, Budding Friendship. Energy Exhaust, Red Alliance. This card gains power equal to the card's which active mode for the duration turn. And if you switched a Sun Gohan Youth card to rest mode, using the skill, draw 2 cards and put it in critical. So play the 1-drop, you can play this. That's pretty dope, actually. I like that. I really like that. Ooh, this is the Family Bonds. Super Rare called it. Oh, it's so beautiful. Look at Goku in the back, Goten, Gohan, 20,000. Energy Exhaust. Alliance. So it has Alliance ability. And triple strike. So this card gains triple strike when you use the Alliance ability. That's pretty dope. When you play this card, activate the skill. For the duration of the turn, when your opponent uses a skill to play a battle card, your opponent chooses 2 cards from their life and places them in the drop area. That's actually dope. Because that's like no Roshi's. Oh, Janemba. You want to mail me, bro? Take 2 life. And it says when your opponent uses a skill to play a battle card. So. Autos, bro. Yo. Oh, I'm going to use my card to negate you. I'm pretty sure if you have 1 card in life and they have 2 life, if you have 1 card in deck and 2 life, pretty sure the way it would work is that since you resolve your effect first, this is when you play this card, your attacker, they lose the game. That's cool. So this is a good way to stop Mill from milling you out. It doesn't say once per turn either. So, yeah, this is like Mill. Got you. Ooh, this is the Vegeta that you want to trigger. Double Strike, Energy Exhaust. 20,000, 6-drop. Once per turn, when this card attacks, your opponent chooses 2 cards in their hand and sends them to the warp. That's kind of dope. Active main, once per turn, if your leader is a green Saiyan card, deal 1 damage to your opponent. Oh my god, they have burn. Oh my god, I'm playing this deck. This is what Matt was talking about. I'm doing it, bro. We're doing it. Matt, got you. Broly, Tragedy Foretold. I'm actually glad. Also, another shout out to Matt as well, my teammate. He loves Broly so much, and they're finally giving Broly love that it deserves. So I hope they do the same thing to Uzumaki. Arrival. Red green. So this is like the Gogeta, but better. That's crazy. Permanents. Only one of these cards will be placed, and you can't play this card from any area unless dormant is in the drop area. I see it now. So this is actually a reason to blow it up with the... Okay, that's cool. I like it. So you get the 4-drop out, blow it up as soon as possible. So that's actually kind of cool, and makes that really worth it. When you play this card, choose up to 2 cards from your opponent's battle area, ignoring barrier, and they get 15,000 power until the end of your opponent's turn. So it kills all that annoying blockers crap, or those like annoying cards. Don't do that. When your opponent combos, you may choose 1 card in your opponent's combo area and place it in the under drop area. If you do, negate skill for the rest of your turn. So you just, I think it's the first time they combo, maybe it's not. But you can blow up on the combo power, that's pretty dope. Ooh, another Broly with a rival red. Energy exhaust. So you can only play this if you have your dormant legends in the drop area. So it's actually, that 3-drop is actually viable. I lied, guys. It's better than I thought it was, because these cards have the trick with it being in the plate already. So you wake at a 5 life and just go off on your opponent. When you play this card, choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards and it gets -10,000 for the duration of the turn. Wait a minute. When you play this card, choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards and it gets -10,000. Ooh, that's actually good because you can do this on your turn. That's good. When your opponent combos, you may choose 1 card in your hand, place in the drop area. If you do, choose 1 card in your opponent's combo area and blow it up. That's cool. Broly, Demonic Legends. Permanent. If there's a card that is both red and green in your energy area, negate this card energy exhaust. That's really cool. When you play this card, your opponent chooses 1 card from your hand and place in the drop area. I like this card a lot. Because then you can just charge like 1 red green and charge the rest. This card's a really good charge fighter. I love this card as charge fighter a lot. There you have it, boys. Red green stuff. I'm loving it. I'm definitely going to build burn. Seems pretty cool. But you know what I mean? Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and tell me your thoughts.